Hi, hola, ciao, bienvenidos. I don't know. I'm not really sure what bienvenidos means. Good salutations or something. I don't know. Um, Hi. What other ones are there to say hi? I know hola, ciao. Pretty soon it's going to be Buon Natale. Now, I don't have $200,000 cash laying around, but I'm offering Owl Bob, who's on my channel. You can look up his videos on my channel or his channel. This guy named Owl Bob. He calls himself Owl Bob. He has another real name. His name's Owl. That he's been okay with me calling him in his videos and stuff. Sometimes people call him Owl, and he's he's a person who helps others, like a therapist. So I'm offering him $200,000 to try to get back my wife and kids. Now I think she's my wife. We've been separated for a while. It's in the Bible that says, "Let no man separate what God has brought together." Let no man separate what God has brought together. So you're not really supposed to get a divorce, and people who cause a husband and wife to uh, cause a husband and wife to be separated is a man separating those people. So I think that's what happened to us, but I'm not sure, and it could have been God who separated us. So I don't know, and I leave it in God's hands. But Al's able to help others. He's able to help others, and he worked doing that for a while. He was a therapist, I believe. I'm not sure if he has a psychology degree or not, but he really may have a psychology degree. I think. I don't know. He's been to some of the best schools on earth. I don't know if he has degrees from someone, but he has. I think he has a BA and an MA or something like that. And so he helps others, and that's his card. When you clicked on this video, and I'll show you. On my desktop. I'll show you on my desktop. He has a card. He helps others. I hear chickens. I hear chickens in the background. Here it is. Here's my dad. I put him on this image and because he works in real estate, and he helped me to work in real estate, and he may co-sign a loan and stuff like that, so I can work a lot in real estate and make more money for Danica and the kids, a lot more money at the stuff we do, film, video. I can work in real estate, and then we can make enough money to pay Al Bob for helping save my family, get me back with my wife, get me back with my kids. Of course, it's up to her if she wants to show me love and trust again with one another, so we can have a big, happy family, good family. Of course, it's up and down. It's not always good times. Be there for one another at the end of the day to show one another love. So this is Al's real card. I photoshopped his card to make it a little brighter. I blurred out his phone number. Reader Advisor, DPL Relaxation Wellness Consultant. That was one of the businesses he had. Then he helped others, and he was a therapist. And his thing that he really is best at is helping others become more good people and helping them with the problems they have in their life. And he calls it different things. So that's what he did, and he's really good at it. And he helped me to become a better person, I think. But then he got me to sin in other stupid ways. And then when we like a roommate, your friend, sometimes you have little stupid things that you that don't matter as much, the little arguments that don't matter as much, and you really love one another when somebody's special. But I love Danica really the most, and my kids the most, and my family the most. And Al, he's the best friend I ever had, but I'm going to pay him $200,000 to help try to get Danica to see how kind and good of a human being I am, to help us be a happy family again. Now it's up to God, it's up to Danica if she wants to be kind, and I don't have $200,000 cash. I'm going to pay him $800 a month. I'm going to pay him $800 a month, so his problems will not be as bad, because Al is almost homeless. This guy right here, he's almost homeless. Not really homeless. He gets money from the government and stuff because he worked. You know, he's older. Retirement money and stuff. And my dad will help me co-sign a loan and work in real estate, and I do the work and make the money. And, you know, he won't have to invest any of his money, I think. I'm pretty sure. I don't want him to have to do that because I can do it on my own. And once I have Danica and the kids, we have this special ability to go huge and good at stuff. And I'm not going to do these Trump hands thing that he does this, that he's doing these Trump hands. But together with Danica, you know, I can work hard at something, even if I didn't get to do film and video. I'm willing to work at other stuff I don't like as much, because I'd have her and the kids, and to be ourselves around one another. We wouldn't have to worry about those difficult things. At the end of the day, we'd have one another and it'd be okay. And I'd be happy with that forever, for all eternity, not just the next 30, 40, 50 years, forever. Once I'd have her and the kids back. So, you know, I felt like the love was taken away from me, and it felt so alone. But I started feeling happier again. I got some love from my parents. You know, you get love from your parents and family and others here and there, but it's not as much. It's amounted to, I don't know, maybe 20% of what I had with my wife and kids when we were together. That was like, I could really be myself. They understood. We could work at film, music, video, stuff like that. We all understood one another. If we had to work at something else, you know, we still would have been through the stuff together, and we really get it. And it's really special with one another. So I'm offering Al Bob, and his way that he helps others is his thing that he does on earth, is one of his things he's really good at. His main thing, I think, trying to help others. So then he won't have to live in a kind of small shack or his car or a little house or something that doesn't really have proper electricity and stuff as much. And you know, help him to pay his bills by giving him $800 a month, I guess, for as long as he lives, unless he lives very old to be 100. Then I would have paid him the $200,000. But you know, then I have my wife and kids. Would have helped him be okay, and we can make way more money with my wife and kids. One of our videos that we did together made a lot of money. Like we just did, it's not the money itself. It would be having us together again and be the happiest, best, good time. Not always happy. I understand things aren't always, you know, good feeling and happy, but we'd be there with one another. I think it would be good forever. I know it would be good forever to be there with one another and trust. So I'm offering Al $200,000. It'll probably only be like $100,000, because no, I think it might be $200,000. He might live to be 100 something. I think it'll probably be $200,000, which is not that easy to pay somebody, but it's $800 a month, and you know, that would help him pay his bills for as long as he lives, pretty much, unless he lives to be like 100 or 98 or something like that. Then I won't be paying him as much then, or you know, I would have paid him $200,000. That's in the next 30 years or something like that. So That's okay. So that's the basic idea. Here's my dad. That's a non-Photoshop picture of me. Just happened to, his face. That's. Oh yeah, no, I photoshopped. I changed the color of our skin for all these. I tried to make them about the same. I made Al a little bit more whiter looking because I don't know, like more rosy red white guy look, face that's not too red. I photoshopped this thing. I photoshopped this hand to put my dad behind it. I photoshopped around there. I made the card a little more white to fit in with this red, white, and blue stuff so we're all on the same page. Um, I left this stuff how it was or is. So it's not like big American thing. You know, it's a little more than that. It's for God and Jesus. Some more than just America. Of course, America is good. Of course, I want to live here as the best country. I don't understand much about how it would be to live in other countries. So I made it red, white, and blue for my dad, red, white, and blue for me. And Al's got some red there, maybe white and blue. I don't know. So, I'm gonna show you me. Hi. Hey. Hi. So, I scratched my arm. I pretty much slept for 2 days. I was trying to do too much for a while, and near the end, I kept drinking caffeine and had too much. So the past 2 days, I pretty much slept and taken it easy, and went easy on the caffeine. So today was like I got energy again, and I might exercise more. And I think my health is way better than I had thought. Maybe I can take a shower, but I have eaten like. First, I started by eating like 4 or 5 of these vitamin D gummies. It was awful because I had to keep eating calories. And then I realized, wait, I don't need the gummies. There are these other ones that I was afraid to eat because I didn't realize that they're more like the vitamin E, so I can eat those. And so I eat those with food now, and I finally don't have to eat the gummies. I was like, okay, it's not the bad one. I thought it was like a one that was poison. If you chew on it, it's not poison. It's good. It's vitamin D. It's the vitamin D that look like vitamin E, and there's nothing wrong with it. And so I took it easy. After that. I made this one video a couple nights ago, and it was kind of nuts. I was like, I want a hurricane to destroy the evil that caused them to be in Texas or something. And I took the video down. Shit. I've been eating ramen noodles, more food. Haven't worked out in 2 days or 3 or something in 2 days. After that video, I was yelling, rapping, look, man, don't mess with my family again. You step off, bitch. And I actually called somebody bitch. And like, and I made this rap, and I took the video down. I called anyone who tried to take my family away, motherfucker. I don't know what I started rapping, and then I took the video down. It felt kind of wrong. So I was debating whether or not to why does it do the Trump stuff when I was debating whether or not to debating too. I said I don't know. I think he gets a lot of people to do that, or that he started a trend with doing this with his hands. People started doing this. I was talking about the people. I don't know. I think he got a lot of people to do that. I started noticing people talking like this with their hands, and however Trump does it. I'm gonna drink more caffeine. I shouldn't give away my secret. I don't want to make a habit out of it. I'm very healthy. I had no idea how healthy I've been. I've been really healthy. I might have been a little heavier. Well, not heavier, but I mean, I have so much muscle. I've been sitting there for 2 days eating food, laying in bed, and I still look like I'm kind of strong. This is how I happen to look. So, I'm grateful for my health. That I was like, wow, way healthier than I thought. There were years when I wasn't sure about my health until leading up to like today, like the past few weeks or so, and I was like, oh, or months, when I figured out maybe I just had like a small, it wasn't anything serious with my health that was a problem, and I have good genes, and I stay really healthy. So thank God that's not my problem. That has not been a problem for me. And I think I make good choices. Like this might happen to be caffeine, and it might have, I haven't had this today. This is one of these. It's not that bad. I don't have too much of like whatever. I don't have. I used to worry about stuff more, and then I was like, wow, I'm way healthier than I thought. It was when I was 40 years old. I am 44. I just turned 44. When I was 40, I was more athletic than I ever was. I could run up and down the mountain 5 miles up there, down to the regular neighborhood outside this neighborhood, run back, jogging, walking, running. Then I get home, kind of walk around more, start doing 100-pound dumbbell hammer curls. 100-pound hammer curls. I don't know what it even looks like. I haven't even been doing that stuff for 2 days. I've been laying in bed, eating food. My body wasn't hurt. It was like I wanted to calm down. I was doing it for other reasons. I don't know, stupid. But I think I'm okay. I probably haven't showered in a day or something like that, but I feel okay. So my health was not something that I had to be worried about. That's good. And I might start doing more exercises again because I took it easy. I took it easy for a while. Now I'm happy again. And when you have time to take it easy and watch videos or stuff like rest in a bed or go on the computer or the phone and look at videos or watch TV or stuff like that, and not constantly work at stuff, you'll find, wow, there's a new way I can work at stuff. That's a new idea that I got to work at stuff better. and then you get a good new idea. But it's not all about your job. It's God's work. But that's what it really is God's work. There are people who don't have an actual job who are doing God's work. And they toil. It's considered toil and maybe not real work, like a real job. Maybe they should have a real paying job, but it's better than a paying job. It's God's work. It's God's work. Like there's people who kind of like, they do what their parents say, like or they don't work as hard, but they're doing God's work. And that's what God wants us to do, is God's work. But a man is kind of supposed to have a job that makes money too. But when we get to a certain age, you don't really have to work as much. And there are people who retire after 20 years, like people in the army. So if they get to retire after working 20 years, maybe it's possible. Maybe it's possible for somebody even like me, and for sure somebody who's like, Al's age, and he gets some money, so he's not like really homeless, or maybe, I don't know how he'd say it, but so hopefully this will help him if I give him $800 a month, however much it is, 100,000, 200,000, however many years it takes to pay him. And so we'll come up with a simple document. I don't feel like going to an attorney to write it out too much. We'll just write it in our own simple way, make a video of it talking about what it is, and then I'll give him $800 a month. He'll have $800 a month every month coming in addition to whatever he's getting from Social Security. I'll have my wife and kids by some miracle. Help her to see that God wants us to be together, or however he does. He's going to try to do that, and if for some reason he's not able to, then because Danica doesn't want to be with me or whatever, he'll get $2,000 to drive me across country, go talk to the people in Texas, get along with them. Try to be around Danica, see if maybe by some miracle she'll love me a lot again. I'm a happy family, and then he'll really get a lot of money. He'll be okay for the $800 is a lot every month in addition to whatever he's getting now. So, and then it would be really way more infinitely beautiful than that. It'd be way more infinitely beautiful than all of that, because we'd likely all be okay and on our way to heaven, because I'd have enough love and belief in Danica and the kids to be okay, Al to be okay, my parents to be okay, other loved ones. I'd try to help her parents, but I'll help. I'll be kind to them a little bit, but I want them away from Texas now. They've been there too long, and I'll still be kind to them, but I want my wife and kids here in the town where I got this house. I worked so much to get ready for them. I didn't want them to go back there when it was finally. But so I'm trying to get him back from Texas. I'm trying to get him back from Texas. I'm trying to get him back from Texas. I'm trying to get him back. I did this thing. I acted like really. I put on this rap show saying, "I hope a hurricane destroys all that evil place, and my kids and Danica come home. Get here now, or I destroy the entire." I won't destroy it. Jesus will, because that's evil. See, and then you'll be on your way to me, like you said. If a hurricane destroys your house, then you will know that Jesus has shown you some sign or whatever it is that you are going to live here at my house. And that's what I said. And I made a video on it, but I don't want that to happen. It's up to Jesus. I left that up to Jesus and God. If it's really that evil that they have these brand new houses, and I don't know if it's evil. It must not be evil, or is it? I don't know. But I kind of I couldn't take it anymore. I didn't know how I'd go there for the 8th time. So I started saying, I didn't know what was going to happen. I'll leave it to God and Jesus. So whatever happens to Texas happens, and I want Danica to come back here with me. And the kids. Ugh. Some people are crazy. Sometimes I wonder. It's weird how we have an effect on. Weird how we have an effect on how everything on Earth is just by being alive. We can have a big effect on it. I think all of us. Well, some of us don't. No matter how big or small we go, I think just going out there in society, sometimes I think some of us have the ability to affect things we don't even know. Like when we're feeling good at home, away from everybody, we might be like, yo, I don't even like that. And then, like, but in our own words, like, I don't like that. I don't like that. Or, see, I can't even do it. It came out like a redneck and the guy from uh, Rocky and Bullwinkle who looked Mexican with a mustache and a big fat white face, like a white face like him, or like a redneck who talked like he's against that, but I don't know. So I try to act like they're both the same to be kind. And Jesus, like the people in like some people I knew were in my family. Like when I was growing up, I tried to make a joke about it. I'd either talk like a rapper, like yo man, oh my, I ain't even doing that, or I'd go, look man, I don't even like people who are into. I tell you what, I need to use the bathroom, and then but then I started talking more like being kind, like they might be the same person. It might be a redneck, it might be someone who's like, it might be a black person or a white person, and act like I'm kind to them, and it doesn't matter what their thing is. And I try to not blame anyone when I joke. Try to not blame anyone when I joke anymore. So I'm kind and good. I still tell jokes and stuff. I just don't put all the blame on some innocent person or any groups of people. I don't do that with my humor. It still comes out pretty funny sometimes, but I don't be mean to anyone with it. The worst of it, I was like, might destroy a thing. Ask Jesus to destroy a thing if I thought it was evil. And it's up to Jesus anyway. If it's not evil, he can't destroy it. Jesus destroyed a fig tree. Or else if somebody tries to destroy things that are not evil, that'd be like the occult. And I'm not going to do the occult. I'm not interested in the occult. I don't like it. So I've sat in a bed for 2 days. I've sat in a bed for 2 days recuperating because I had been thinking about I had been working at things a lot, and I needed to rest. You have to when you're on for 4 days, like 14 or 18 hours a day, that's when it's okay to rest to take a break for 2 days, maybe. What did I work at? I had to. I have gotten into different schedules, but I don't want anyone to attack my schedule, whatever it happens to be. I could change my schedule a little bit. I don't know. I've had very different schedules. I've worked for 12 hours a day for a year and a half, and I never want to do that again. I'll never do it again. I won't do that again unless I have Danica and the kids. And that makes a lot of money. When you're working 12 at something that's actually making money, that's good too, but it's not all good. It's God's work, but what is really important is God's work. God's work. It's not how much money you make or something like that. I don't have $200,000 cash. The way I'm going to pay Al is by signing it in our own way and giving him $800 a month, because then I'd have my wife and kids, and then when that love is fulfilled, I can work way harder, whatever I have to, real estate, films, videos, real estate, likely films, videos, and real estate, and I could work in real estate more because I have that love fulfilled at the end of the day, with her here and the kids here to talk about and get along. You know, I'd be motivated forever, not just the next 40 years of our lives, but for eternity. So I'd feel I'd feel okay. I'd feel okay, and they'd be okay. They'd be way better, because I'd show them all about God and Jesus. And I write to them all the time now and try to get that idea to them, across to them. I tell them about that. Write to them. So, I don't know. I'm not going to worry about those negative anxiety things. That I don't usually have anxiety, but I do get a thought of it sometimes, and it's not at all a worry like it used to be. So I feel happy again. I must have had makeup on like 2 days ago. This is just what I happen to look like now. I'm going to take a break or something. Yo. I'm going to take a break, and I'm going to bring my phone with me. I'm going to take a rest, and I'm not going to be arrested. I'm not going to take a rest unless I'm taking your arrest from somebody and throwing it the fuck way somewhere else, away from me. Take a rest. They want you to take a rest. Just take it. You're arrested. Nope. Not me, man. Piss off. I follow every rule better than all you fuckers. Besides you watching the video, maybe. That's debatable. I don't know. But we don't want to debate. We don't want to this. We don't want to that. We don't want to ejaculate a rat as your job. I don't know. Somebody wrote me on here. Hey. I don't know what that is. I'm not going to look at it. Well, I guess I'll go and make it a shorter video. Or longer video. This is way longer than most videos. This is probably already 40 minutes long. Or something like that. So I'm going to go. Okay, bye. This is John Birmingham. This is John Birmingham. Hi. I had to work very hard at my teeth. You know, like if I drink, even if I drink a little coffee, I try to brush my teeth and get the coffee off of my teeth. And those habits are what keep your teeth good. It's not as much genetic, I think. When someone doesn't have sugar, I think that really helps your teeth. So if you have any bit of sugar, like something like this, this, you should brush your teeth after it carefully, not too hard. I don't know why it itched my arm. It's so weird. I never really did that before. And I don't know how much that matters. People's teeth fall out, but when you notice people are really old and they still have their teeth, it's usually because they don't have that much added sugar. Like if they're kind of skinnier too, or after you eat the sugar, you know, try to brush your teeth. Make a little effort at it to keep a toothbrush and toothpaste and Listerine and stuff like that handy without somebody fucking it all up. Don't let somebody do some weird shit to it to make it smell bad because they have bad teeth or something like that. Anyway, no, I don't know if that's true or not. I kind of had enough. I started standing up for my appearance a little bit more. I started standing up for feeling okay, and instead of leaving all the results up to God and Jesus, instead of working so relentlessly hard at everything like I was doing and leaving all the results up to God and Jesus, which sometimes I felt like there'd be some random person who's one of the others who you're supposed to be kind to, but I don't know, who might say yeah, and then they put their own mean thing on it, which could end up, enough of that would maybe kill someone, like I would die, and then I'd get into heaven, but that would be an awful way to live. Why would I want to live handing the results of everything to some random person? That's not what I did. I left it up to God and Jesus, not some random person. So, but I think some people were like, I had to really believe in the results again somehow and try to make things into a reality, but believing in it a little bit, but that's kind of wrong. That was kind of the secret stuff, the law of attraction, which is bad. That's kind of like the occult. That's not the Bible. That's not the Bible. You work at things and you get the results from your work, and you try to not really visualize it being the hugest, most amazing thing for yourself, and that's the thing that causes it to be a reality. I think I used that too much, and then it was not appropriate to do for a long time, for a while. But I'm starting to stand up for myself again and make those things real when I really did quality work. Like, I think I want my YouTube page to get big, and I want those things to happen, but I don't have $200,000. I don't have $200,000 cash. I'm gonna pay Al $800,000 if he can help me get my wife and kids back so everything's okay again. But I did notice when I left all the results up to God and Jesus, I got good results for my work on this house. I got good results for my work in this house, and the videos didn't get the results I wanted in the past few years. Many years of working at the videos, I haven't gotten the results I wanted. I felt like somebody was saying, no, take it down the entire time. And maybe it's because I pushed my entertainment stuff too much, more than being there for them or something when I was younger. But maybe not. And now I want to stand up for it more. And with Danica, I feel like we can stand up for it as huge and big and amazing as it was able to go, and there's nothing stopping it. But on my own, it's like, take it down, no, it's shit, get rid of it, those kinds of things constantly, and then not even pushing it too much because it felt wrong without Danica and the kids sometimes. But I still worked on it the entire time, and I did some good videos. But that's not the most important. It's more being kind to others. But I don't want to think about it too much. But I did also have to work really hard in this house, and I think I got good results from it. But I'm not supposed to sell it, or am supposed to sell it. I don't know. But it's ready to live in for her and the kids. We'd have a house big enough for all of us. Maybe not as big as I thought, big of a house as I thought. Maybe it is. Isn't. Some of it's unfinished. A lot of. It's not 7,000 square feet, unless there's an outside building that's 1,800 square feet. Just that outside building is 1,800 square feet. So I can put walls around it and a door. That's what I like to do, is put a door. Like on Trump's wall, I like to put a door. that people could just walk through. People just like if there's a Mexican person that walked up to the wall, they could just open a door. They could just open the door and walk through and come to America, and go back through and walk through the door. And then they just wouldn't finish building the wall. They haven't finished building it yet. And I think Biden was going to try to not build it the rest of the way or something. But I don't know. I don't see what the purpose is. I don't see what the reason for the wall is. For building a wall, like, I don't see. Did he really think that I think Trump really was like really rich. I'm sure he's friends with some Mexican people. I don't know, but now I don't know. So I'm gonna go. Bye. Oh, let's call Al before I go. I'm gonna hang up on that. Some spam caller or something. I'm calling Al. Oh, Al. Al.
Hope it didn't show his name.
No,
He's not.
Hello?
Hey, buddy.
Hi.
Hey, guys.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just about to get in my car and drive home. My car really can't. Meaning,
You want to drive to my house and stay here?
Yes, but like I said earlier this morning, John, my car I have to fix. I won't make it to your house. Between me and you is 200 miles. My car can go 20 miles, and if it breaks down, I'll be, like within 20 miles from my house. And I can get somebody to get me. But coming from here to you,
I can go drive and pick you up.
No, in about 2 weeks, I'm gonna come to your house. My car will work, and I'll be okay. And there are a couple of doctor's appointments I have to wait around here for. So that's what it is. So no, it's just So John, did you watch my YouTube? I did one today.
No, I haven't watched that. Would it be okay if I show some of it on? I'm making a video about you right now. Is it okay if you're on the in the video?
Yeah, whatever.
Okay,
Yeah.
and I could show some of your video, and I'll put links to your channel and videos.
Yeah. As long as you do that, and then you could get some people to get over to Dreamy
Okay,
Dreamland.
okay, to your okay.
But
I
yeah,
know. That's
so
not,
basically, I only go out when I need to get food, do some, like go to the doctors and do other things. And that's, so I don't because my car is very catch as can. And so it got me here today, and now I have to leave before 2 o'clock because I need at least a little sunlight if I have to get home without it. But it'll get me there. So anyway, that's where I'm at, and I'm just about to go there, and I have to do a little shopping first, so I got to get off. I can't talk too long on the phone. But I got your text message, and I talked to you this morning, and like I said, in about 2 weeks, I'll be there. As soon as my car, I can drive it without worrying about it, I will be there. Okay? And yes, you can use whatever video you see there. So, catch you later, buddy. Love you.
Praise Jesus. That's Al. That's Al. Protect him from evil. Protect us from evil, God. Hey. Let's keep the video going. A telethon, Jerry Lewis and Hugh J. News might be signing on. Yep, might be signing on too. Who's that? Pretending as Muppets, all the different ones. Sometimes act like different ones. Muppets. My friend Chris Ofer. I talked to my friend Chris Ofer. I think he likes some Muppets. Ah! He talks like that. Muppets. When he's joking. Here's Al's channel. Dreamy Dreamland with Sensei Owl Bob. You have 423 subscribers. Well, he. What is this? He's got a Rastafarian hat. He's got a Rastafarian. What is he doing? Hey, mate. Well, why is his tongue sticking out? Hey. I don't know what he's... Here's a bunch of his videos. Some of his videos are streamed from his car. No, he has a house. He has a small house, I think. I'm not sure. I think it's like between a shack and a house. It's a house, I think. I don't know. But somehow, he used to own real estate. He had some apartment buildings and stuff. His dad did real estate. And then some of his money ran out when he got older. He spent it on stuff, and I think he has one small place that he lives, but I don't know if it's in his name or what. But he gets money from retirement and stuff. But I don't know how a man who's 69 years old or I used to think he was older, but I found out it was his real birthday, I think. And I don't know a man who's 69 years old. I don't know how he I don't know how he gets by on like less than $1,000 a month, however much he really gets. And if he can help me get my wife and kids, it's worth it to me to pay him $800 for the next however many years. If he can help me get my wife and kids, because that's what he did. He has that business card. And he had many business cards, and they're all about the same thing, helping people be okay. So, if he can drive with me in the car, and we can make a big thing out of this, that's like, fun and going across country. I'm only gonna pay him in total. I'll give him $1,200 cash when we leave. And he keeps that on him in case anything happens, he can get home. And he drives my car there the entire way. I film videos. And then we're in Texas. And then, try to get along with Danica and the kids, and I don't want to see the other I don't want to see the grandparents as much. I've had enough of that, and I want to talk to Danica and the kids more. And then try to let her see the real me, kind, good. I try to calm down. Nowadays, I try to calm down and be at peace with God and Jesus. I might get to work out again. I kind of had to take it easy for about 2 days. I couldn't do much more thinking about how to get to Texas, and constantly writing them, and then as a way to take a break from that, I was constantly filming videos. Some of them I took down, and I worked on my house. Worked on my house downstairs. I don't really feel like going down there and painting. I could paint in this video, but maybe that's possible. I could go down and paint in this video. I don't know. I don't think I need to do that with acrylic paint. I could paint that on I wouldn't want to paint it on my arm. There are these people in these other people's family, and they're painting their house and stuff, and we walked there. We were working on a house in the neighborhood. We went to their house, and they're painting their house, and they had kids, and they're like, yeah, and they painted their son's arm with a paint. Yeah, that's funny, man. He's covered in paint. I don't know why. I don't know why they would do that. My dad was kind of like, he thought it was stupid, but he didn't say anything. They started painting their son's arms. He was like a little boy that was like 6 years old or 8 years old or something. He was small, and he was helping him paint, and then they're like, yeah, and they started painting his arms. Some people I don't know why. We didn't do that in our family. Like Danica one time put mud on the kids. Put mud on them when it was warm out. I'm probably gonna go unless I can film more. Here's one of the older pictures that I don't know why it's saved like that. It wasn't finished. My dad's looking okay. He lost weight. He worked on building a little bit of muscle. He's doing really well. They're all doing really well. They're okay. He doesn't have the best lighting on him. He was outside with the sun. My dad. Here's Al indoors. So I don't know. Maybe I don't know. He really helps others. This was one of his cards. It's not really what wellness consultant, like helping people be okay, but he actually tries to help people, but he's a sinner too. He's a sinner too. So he did I even show it? Eh. 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 I don't know about that reader advisor stuff. That's not what he did, I think, professionally as much. He did a lot of different things. He worked at different things, but mostly he would try to help others. Here's me. I think I photoshopped my body a little bit in this for some reason. Oh, because I had made my shirt white in another video, and when I selected that black color and pasted it, and then pasted again, made it the same, it looked like it was really wide. It looked like my body was really wide. So I went here. I don't know if you can see that or not. So like I went here on my bicep, and I drew around it right here. I copied this, and then I pulled it out further, and then I kind of like made this line come in, shaded this a little bit. I made it look like my bicep was coming into my body a little bit to cover it up where I had made it wider, when I had made my body look too wide. Then I like photoshopped around here and stuff. I don't know why I happened to do that. Just to make my shirt black so it didn't look like I was wearing an apron. Because that would have meant that I'm cooking for myself. And Al, for this thing, he's supposed to be like, you know, here at the house and cooking for me and stuff. So I don't know how I guess it's up to God how it's really gonna be. And so I just photoshopped something, and those meanings, I don't know, I guess it's kind of like the subtext in it or something. Here's the shirt. Here's what it looked like before I photoshopped the image. I had like a white, this was white. It looked like an apron almost, but I left it kind of like, there's some thought that came to my mind like it was like an apron for cooking, but I didn't really get why. It was like cooking for myself. So when I finished this image, and his card looked a little dark. His card looked a little dark. So I just photoshopped it more, and this is how it happened to come out. His card was more white, like to fit in with the red, white, and blue that we had. And he had some red in his shirt or whatever. I made my shirt black. Why? How did it do that? Cool. I didn't know you could do that. This is just the viewing. This is a preview. Whoops. This is not Photoshop. This is preview. Photoshop, you can do all kinds of cool stuff when it takes a while to do it here and there, or you can learn it fast if you work on it a lot. When I first got Photoshop, I'd use it here and there, and then I started getting used to and then I got really good at it. Hi. I didn't even know that my face was on here. So I'm gonna go. I feel really happy and healthy. I feel really secure about my health, which was like I wasn't sure where I was with my health for a long time. I wasn't really sure where I was with my health for a long time. But now I'm pretty sure I'm really okay. Well, I'm gonna go. Hmm. Guess I'll go. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna go to I'm gonna try to go. I'm gonna try to go with Al Bob to Texas. I offered him $200,000. You think he's gonna get? You think he's gonna go and help me get my wife and kids back? Like she'll be in love with me again. Help her to really see who I am and help us to, help her to, I don't know, asking God to help us be a family again. And since he helps others, paying him $200,000 would be $800 a month for until he's really old. Help him pay his bills a little bit. But really, I have my wife and kids. Then we can work hard. It's up to God and Jesus, and I'd be so happy forever. Well, I think, of course I'd have it difficult here and there, but I'd have an inner peace finally, after 10 years of it, of us being kind of, not like we used to be. Maybe by some miracle, she's willing to give me a chance again. When I realized that some of the things I was doing wrong, like lusting after women in my thoughts, which I know is wrong now. And so I know it's wrong now. I've been kind of not working out for 2 days. So I'm going to go. Okay, bye. I gotta check the comments. Is Surrey good? Is it helpful or just a fun thing? I think they should put the Alexa on all the iPhones and people's smartphones. Alexa's really good. All the iPhones. There are a lot of comments. Yeah, Danica replies to me. Thanks. Good luck and love, Romeo. That's kind of nice. I don't want to say it out loud, but that's very kind. I don't want to say it too much, but that's the guy saying about the rap with wiping a butt too hard or something. I'm not sure who that guy is. I might know him in real life or not. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna go. Okay. Bye. Dear God and Jesus, please be with us on earth. Be with us on earth to do your work on earth. Be kind to others. For me to help me to not judge others and think, oh, like in my Ladyboy video, I hope I wasn't too judgmental and thought, oh, they may not be able to make it into heaven. But I think that it's possible. I think it's possible. They really got to be good and not give into their unnatural sexual tendencies as much, because that stuff's bad, and the fornication's bad. And I don't know how much you'd have to do with either one for it to be bad, but I think that stuff's not that great, and I don't want to do it. I don't even want to try to do any of the fornication ever again. I've never done, there's some straight sex that could be unnatural. There is. That I haven't really done. So I don't know what sin is like worse I don't want to do it. If I know it's a sin, I don't want to do it. And I do little sin like the curse words sometimes, and I try not to do that. With my kids, I wasn't doing that. With Danica and the well, maybe I don't know if I'd curse around them or not. I don't want to be like one of those families who curses a bunch. Well, I'm gonna go. We sin a little bit. Hopefully, it's forgiven. We all sin. I can't judge who's gonna get into heaven or not. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Bye. Bye. Why does it look like that's so big? Why is I don't know why it happened to look that way. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye. Dear God, help us be okay. Amen. Amen. Wherever we are, help us do your work on earth and be okay. And that's it. Amen. Bye. I'll put links to videos or whatever if you want to see that. I'm going to go. Bye. Praise God. Praise Jesus. Amen.